The atmosphere in the Gray Systems factory was heavy. The air reeked of stale coffee and frustration, thick with the tension of halted progress. A multi-million-dollar automated packaging machine stood silently in the center of the facility, the pride of the company, now a symbol of failure. The company had poured $6 million into this state-of-the-art piece of machinery. Yet for the past 2 weeks, it hadn't moved an inch. Engineers tried everything. Software specialists scoured the code. Outside consultants were flown in. But every time the machine was switched on, the lights dimmed, the gears locked up, and the system immediately shut down. That very day, the company's CEO, Leonard Gray, arrived from New York in his private jet. Expensive suit, gleaming watch, and the arrogance that clings to powerful men, he hated problems but loved attention. After gathering everyone, he silenced the room and said with a smirk, "If none of you can fix this, maybe we should ask someone from the janitorial staff to give it a shot." Laughter erupted. His comment was taken as a joke, until his eyes landed on a young boy standing quietly in the corner. Noah Whitaker, a lean, 16-year-old in dusty shoes and a worn-out flannel shirt, standing beside a mop bucket. His uncle, Roy Whitaker, had worked the night shift cleaning floors at the factory for the past 5 years. Noah had come to pick him up after school. Leonard, with a mocking tone, pointed, "Hey kid. You want to try your luck? Maybe fortune favors you today." More laughter followed. But Noah didn't flinch. He simply looked up, calm and composed, and began walking toward the machine. The crowd parted in confused silence. Roy rushed forward, nervous. "Sir, that's just my nephew." "He's not." Leonard raised a hand. "The machine's dead anyway. Let's see what he does." Noah stepped up to the machine. He placed his hand on the cool metal, ran his fingers over the control panel, and knelt to examine the wiring underneath. After a few moments, he said quietly, "The wiring's been installed backward." A couple of engineers stepped forward, but Leonard waved them off. The cameras were rolling, this would be a good clip either way. Noah pulled a small screwdriver from his backpack, adjusted the connections, realigned the sensors, and pressed the reset button. The machine stayed still for a moment, then gave a low hum as it came to life. Lights brightened, gears turned, and the machine started operating smoothly. The room went dead silent, then filled with gasps. Hands shook as people recorded the moment. Leonard's face tightened, but he forced a smile. "Lucky guess," he muttered. But senior engineer Clara Donnelly stepped forward. "That wasn't luck," she said quietly. "That was skill." She turned to Noah. "How did you know?" Noah stood up, brushing dust off his jeans. "I build machines like this with my dad, back on our farm." Leonard narrowed his eyes. "And who's your father?" Noah met his gaze. "His name is Cole Whitaker." The room buzzed with recognition. And just then, the doors swung open. In walked a tall, broad-shouldered man, Cole Whitaker, a legend in the world of engineering. A master of mechanical systems whose designs powered factories across the country. People thought he had retired, but in truth, he had stepped away after an accident, choosing instead to work quietly on his land. Noah had learned everything from him: late-night repairs in the workshop, solving farm equipment problems with limited tools, turning broken parts into working machines. Leonard now looked genuinely uneasy. He tried to recover. "Mr. Whitaker, we didn't know your son was." Cole smiled. "Noah is exactly where he belongs. He didn't just inherit my name, he inherited my understanding." That day, more than just a machine was fixed. A new chapter had begun. The CEO's mockery had turned into a corporate crisis. Over the following weeks, Noah and Cole worked with the engineering team. Noah's insight, practical knowledge, and innovative thinking revitalized not only the malfunctioning systems but the entire company culture. Senior engineers like Clara praised him, and soon, his name reached the boardroom. Word spread across the industry. Articles were published. Investors took notice. Gray Systems stock began to rise again. But for Noah, success wasn't about money or fame, it was about proving that talent can come from anywhere, whether it's a dusty farm or a factory's broom closet. Eventually, the board removed Leonard from his position. Cole was hired as a lead consultant, and Noah was offered leadership of the innovation division. The boy who had just come to walk his uncle home was now shaping the company's future. The factory threw a celebration. Noah gave a short speech. "We need technology that serves people, not just profits. And we need leadership that recognizes the value in every individual." His voice carried honesty and hope, and no one could deny the truth in it. The factory atmosphere changed. Arrogance gave way to teamwork. Prejudice was replaced with respect. Months later, Noah received a call, from none other than Leonard Gray. The same CEO who once called him a farm boy now spoke with courtesy, inviting Noah to lead a new initiative for sustainable tech. Noah accepted with a quiet smile, remembering the lessons his father had taught him: hard work, humility, and resilience. That day, he wasn't just building machines, he was building a new vision. His story became a beacon for every underestimated mind who'd been overlooked because of their background. Noah Whitaker, the janitor's nephew, had become an engineer, a leader, and a symbol of transformation.